Okay. So, yeah, and it's on the computer screen. All right. So one thing to remember, they tell us that the triangle ABD is congruent to CBD. So that means that A and C are congruent to each other. B up here is also going to be kind of congruent there, right? And then D, if that one is 90, then this one is also 90, right? And so that's going to help for X. Since these two are congruent, that means that these two are congruent also. Mm-hmm. Yes, you're correct on that. Okay, and I'm going to just restate what you just said, which is that 8y minus 14 equals 11. So then we would add 14. 25 and divide by 8. Man, get more math. Really? You have to be that ugly? I would probably, yeah, they're that ugly. Just leave it that way. For y, yeah, just leave y as 25 over 8. Yep, okay, cool. All right, and then for x, of course, you set that one equal to the 90 because that's equal to that angle, right? And so plus 3 plus 3, so 3x equals 93. At least this one's okay, right? 31? Those are numbers I can do in my head, I guess. Okay. All right, so then usually at this point, they're wanting to solve for an angle, and they're wanting CBD. Okay, so they're wanting this one here, right? All right, so let's see. Is everybody online doing okay? All right, so for that one, we know this is 36. This is going to be 36 as well because, again, they are congruent, and they tell us based on the similarity statement that it's congruent, right? So then we have the 90s. So the sum of all the angles of a triangle are 180. So we'll go ahead and we'll just look at the triangle here since we only need that 1/2. Be very careful. Sometimes they actually want the whole angle ABC. Okay, so you just got to be real careful on your specific problem, which one they're wanting you to go with. So we'll subtract 90, subtract the 36, and whatever that is should be your answer for the angle. $45? What was it again? 54. Okay, cool. I'll write that down. I gave away all my calculators. So, all right, so that's 54. Been needing to, you got it? Huh? Oh, that would be nice. That's what Ms. Martinez had to do. Awesome. She's pretty good. She's really efficient too. So like, if we need something, we just email her and she kind of takes care of us like pronto. So, all right. How are y'all doing? Anybody have any other questions on anything? Let's see. I had another one up here too. Let me scroll the screen. There we go. All right, so there's also some that pop up like this, where they're two separate triangles, but they have like reflected or rotated them. And that's going to, again, cause us to need to focus on the letters and seeing which ones are congruent to each other. So A is going to be congruent to J. B is going to be congruent to K. And C is going to be with L. So therefore, it actually kind of sometimes helps to go ahead and mark all those sides, because once you've done that, then you can kind of go around and figure out what lines up with other stuff. So like we go from blue to the 3 tick marks. So that would be 1. So blue to 3 tick marks equal there. BC is going to be for KL, again, matching up what pieces and parts line up. And then, of course, for KJ, it's green and blue. AB, so that would be that one. All right, so now to find and solve what we need to solve for. Okay, so 7A minus 1 is matching up with the 34. So that would be 7A minus 1 equal to 34. Add 1 to 35. So we find that A equals 5. So far, not too bad. I don't even know what this question's asking for, actually. All right, but we found A. We can also then find B. So, well, actually, not directly. We're going to have to find, we can't do 2B because 2B is still here with no information. But this one here does line up with 54. So 8B minus 10 equal to 54. Add 10. At least these are all coming out pretty, and I can handle these numbers. 64 divided by 8. Beautiful. All right, so that makes it pretty easy, so that if we needed to find BC, which is 2B, we could just simply do 2 times 8, which is 16. And I don't know, does it have any other questions? Who knows? It might have, right? So, all right, let's see if I can steal some other questions.